On this week's episode of the White Knuckle Web Show, we're throwing it back to Ted Miller's 2014 season. This episode starts now.
Well, we're slipping into the stand here this afternoon. We're starting to get a little activity on the horizontal rubs that we have set up. Getting some daylight activity on them. A couple of pretty mature bucks. A couple of big 8-pointers. The Jawbreaker buck, he hasn't hit one in the daytime, but it's pretty close. I mean, he's like a half hour before daylight, the last trail cam video we got off of this tree stand we're going to, so we know he's right in the area here. And we're just kind of using this creek to slip up in here, get close to the stand, pop up out of the ditch, and we're right in the stand, so shouldn't disturb too much. And hopefully the bucks will be on their feet here the next few days in the daytime. That was pretty cool. Pretty good 8-pointer come up here and worked the horizontal rub just like he's supposed to. Stood there broadside a couple of minutes anyway, working the rub. Been the perfect shot. They're just bigger bucks in the area, and we're waiting for a bigger buck to do what he did. Just keep after it, and hopefully a little bigger buck will come up here and do the same thing.
Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand?
I'm pretty sure it's a yes, it is.
Oh my God, he's giant. Shot looked good.
It's all I want every year right there. Look at this thing.
What do you think of that?
That is huge.
Bam!
Perfect. Came right in.
Well,
Well, was pretty cool. Doe come up here just before dark here. We got a couple of doe tags to fill. A lot of does on this property, so took the opportunity to take the shot. Made a pretty good hit on her. She just went about 50 yards over here and dropped. I saw her drop here, but it's pretty cool. She walked right into our setup. We might have another trail cam angle here, but she was stopped there just kind of looking at the horizontal rub, and get down out of here and go get some help and get her drug out. Went home and got a little help here or whatever, so she didn't go too far. I saw her fall down there after we shot her, so we're gonna go down here, see if we can find her. A little snow on, there might be a little blood here, so it's pretty cool. The trail camera actually transitioned over the black and white so you don't get the color effect, but definitely see me in the background when I shot it. It's pretty cool. We'll walk down here and try to retrieve it here. Yeah, here she is, I think right here, actually. Well, that's a pretty good doe. She definitely a mature doe. We got a few tags to fill. There's a lot of does on this property, and you know we gotta control the herd a little bit. So definitely take a doe if you see the right opportunity. Pretty good evening. We actually had that pretty nice 10-point buck come in just before her, but he just wasn't quite big enough. So saw several does, just kind of hard to get them shot on video, but this one did what she was supposed to, so worked out. We'll get a tag on her and get her out of here. Well, that's a pretty good buck right there. Nice 10-pointer. Got real nice brow tines on him. I'd guess him 3.5. Maybe could have been a 4.5-year-old buck. But what we're doing, we're just set up in a bedding area here. It's been cold last week or whatever. Rut's pretty much done. A lot of bucks have their does bred and cruising again, so I'm just kind of sitting in this thick draw of hedge trees. Windy out, it's kind of down out of the wind, and had that little 10-pointer come through earlier, and then this buck here just cruising by himself looking for them few extra does that need to be bred. We do have a horizontal rub here, but they've kind of lost interest in working them, so you can see in the snow where something's worked it, within the last day or two. But we got a camera on it, but probably won't go down and check it. Just leave it alone and just kind of sit back and see if anything else shows up. But they're kind of hard to pass up. But there are a couple of bigger bucks in the area, and that's what we're waiting on. So it's a good spot. We'll just wait and see what happens here.
Ted had some great encounters and even played cat and mouse with Jawbreaker. Other than the trail camera footage, Ted wouldn't have that Jawbreaker encounter that we were all hoping for. Well, until next season, as they say. When you use just any old handsaw to trim shooting lanes, your saw breaks. And when your saw breaks, you don't get your shooting lanes cut. When you don't get your shooting lanes cut, you miss your buck. Twice. When you miss your buck, you end your season with an unfilled tag. Don't end your season with an unfilled tag. Use Wicked Tree Gear, the toughest saws on earth.
Yeah, we've been working our Wicked Tree Gear pretty hard already this year. Our hand saws, pole saws, they work phenomenal. I can't say enough good about them, really. They built well, they stand up to the abuse that we put them through. They stay sharp for a long time.
So this summer and this fall, we're going to be utilizing the new Wicked Ultralight. It's our new 10 and 14 footer that we came out with this year. We launched it actually at the ATA. Having the 2-in-1, having the handsaw and the pole saw at the price point that it's at, it's going to be a big hit. It's backed by our same warranty that it doesn't matter how you break it. I don't care. Tell a funny story, you're getting it replaced or you're getting it repaired for free.
I like Wicked because I like to cut stuff. Well, not my hands, but I like to cut stuff. Every time that we use it again, whether it be the handsaw or one of the pole saws, we get reminded about why it is that we're so glad to be using these and to be showing these products to people. It's a little more money, but the quality and the time and the money that you save over the long run, there's nothing on the market that really can compare or compete with the Wicked Tree Gear.
Yeah, our hand saws easily pay for themselves in the first year just in the amount of cheap saws that we would have had to buy. So we love them and we will continue to use them for as long as we can keep our hands on them.